In the vastness of the cosmos, Admiral Daryon Veld observed the planet Kratera from the bridge of the Vanguard unyielding. The world, a Class X miracle, was home to the Terrans, a primitive yet incredibly adaptable species. Now, their extermination was all that remained, as ordered by the Stellar Union. Why were the Terrans considered such a threat? And could there have been another way? To the Union, their history of endless conflicts and erratic technological advancements posed an unacceptable risk. After 2 cycles of war and a ravaged planet, only one survivor remained. He requested an audience with the Admiral. Daryon descended to the ruins of the last city and found the man, old and wounded, yet with eyes that still defied. "Why?" he asked. "You were an inevitable threat," the Admiral replied. "What if we had been allies?" the Terran retorted. Hours later, Daryon learned of a signal from a Terran probe escaping the system. "Ignore it," he ordered. As the jump to hyperspace began, he failed to realize that the probe carried something that could change everything. And now, can you imagine what the humans will do to survive against such an unstoppable force? Don't miss the next moments of this story, as the fate of an entire species is about to unfold. Get ready, because the unexpected is just beginning. 10 months after the events on Kratera, Admiral Daryon Veld found himself facing a growing mystery. An urgent summons from the Council called him to Hastral Prime, but this time, it wasn't to celebrate the victory over the humans. Something had slipped past his forces. Upon entering the imposing central chamber, he was met with the cold stares of the Union delegates. "Admiral Veld, explanations are in order," began President Arendt. "We have detected signs of a human colony outside of Sol, something that should have been impossible." The revelation was alarming, a world inhabited by billions, hidden beyond the Union's protocols. Daryon did not attempt to defend himself. "They hide better than we ever imagined. We must act swiftly." After a brief debate, he was authorized to command 4 fleets to eliminate this new threat. Now, back on the bridge of the Vanguard, he gazed upon yet another planet on the brink of destruction. Despite their rudimentary advancements, the humans' resilience continued to challenge him. Deep down, Daryon knew there were more secrets waiting to emerge. As the Union fleet swept away the last remnants of resistance, a small group of humans was captured. Among them was a high-ranking officer, clad in a uniform adorned with medals and insignias that told tales of countless battles. Daryon Veld, weary of endless wars, personally oversaw the prisoners' transfer to Hastral Prime. In the Grand Chamber, the atmosphere was suffocating. The human, though shackled, held himself with an air of defiance. President Arendt, his voice booming, went straight to the point. "Explain how you managed to hide so many colonies from our detection." The human did not answer immediately. A smile crept across his face, a blend of irony and defiance. "You haven't heard of Project Phoenix, have you?" The silence broke into murmurs. The human elaborated. "Before you arrived, we launched probes carrying embryos, genetic data, and cultural archives. A desperate plan, but a functional one." Daryon remained silent, recalling the probe he had ignored months earlier. "We are not the humans you destroyed," the prisoner said, his smile widening. "We are the rebirth." "We are the humans from one of the probes," said the prisoner, his voice echoing through the Grand Chamber. The Atrask delegate interrupted with disbelief. "You expect us to believe you colonized 7 planets in such a short time?" The human smiled, cold and unyielding. "It wasn't years. It was weeks." The silence that followed was deafening. He continued, our Project Phoenix created self-replicating probes. Each colony you destroyed was merely a fragment of the 67th generation. And me? I carry the memories of all those you exterminated. With a single gesture, he activated a holographic projection. The images displayed Sol Petter, the Zitrian capital, being consumed by autonomous machines. Cities erased, vegetation replaced with industrial lights. The destruction was swift and methodical. "Why?" whispered the Zitrian delegate, trembling. "Because we learned to survive," the human replied, his gaze sharp as a blade. "And now, you will learn the price of extinction." The lights went out. In the darkness, the prisoner's cold laughter was all that remained. The battle for survival never ends. If you want to explore more epic stories like this, subscribe now and join us on every new journey. The galaxy hides many secrets, and only together can we uncover them.